Hello, chat. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How's everything looking tonight, chat? I've played around with the video settings a bit. Tried to boost the color on this, tried to fix the color back here so it isn't so crazy. Boosted the what is it? Anyways, it's more vibrant. Oh, that's what it was. What was that noise? First I thought the water filter was breaking. Ended up just being a piece of plastic on the floor. Cheers, chat. Happy Friday to y'all. Welcome in. So what do I start with tonight? Quick up look at what I was planning on doing. In hopes that things are muted. Oh, I hate websites. With that. Hey, Zeke. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Castro. Welcome, welcome. Okay. There's a chicken down here somewhere. There's some beef here too. Chicken. Ah. Let me get this coffee off of the counter and get the cutting board on there straight. And let's not set myself up to fail here. I know that's what chat wants, but actually I don't think chat really wants that, but there's always that one. Embezzlement. Hey, Ozzy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, don't cut into the tenderloin. Yeah. Wings are perfectly good for this dish, but I'm gonna leave them out. Give them to the stock. My earbud's trying to fall out if you notice my head being tilted here while quickly washing my hands so I don't get chicken goop in my ear. I'm still working out, the best settings for these. Whether I think I've got the smallest ear fittings on them right now, or on this one at least. But it seems to be getting looser and looser, like it's wearing in. Which may mean I need to wear in the medium. Oops, there's definitely some bone there. Oh, I left the wishbone in. Now we need to work hard to expose that bone. Nice, Cosmic. Welcome. I don't know if I said hello to you yet this lovely evening. Hello. Welcome. Alright, so we got chicken breasts and thighs and leg meat. I'm going to come back through, do last little cleanup here. We got a couple pieces of bone attached here. Thought I had checked that once over already. I didn't once over this one. Okay, so I'm going to cut these two. So we're cutting these down into, not tiny pieces, but certainly not full-size jobbers here. So I think this might actually be the best way to cut these. Do these in quarters like that. This is a whole chicken that I broke down. So right now, this section here are our legs and thigh meat, and these are our two chicken breasts. The wings and the carcass are in the freezer. Wash my hands here so I don't drink a bunch of chicken juice, since I gotta hydrate. Hi, Buns. I'm going to be sauteing all the chicken. I believe I'm going to be searing it so that I can get some color on it. Traditionally, I think this is likely just lightly cooked in the liquid or the sauce that I'm making along with this. But I'm going to use soy milk, but what's traditionally coconut milk with lime and curry paste and peppers and yeah. I didn't drink. My water. Gotta have some coffee with that too, Good with the bad. And so I'm going to take the tenders off as individuals. and sort of medallion, not quite medallions, but a bit thicker than medallions. Thick medallions. Do you like acidic stuff, Buns? Like, are you a pickle junkie? No, Bun, sorry. Not because it has kale. I know you love kale. It's a green curry tonight because it has green curry paste in it. There's extra curry powder on top of the green curry paste. And I realized as soon as I started describing what I wanted to suggest you to try out, I had completely blanked on the word until just now. And so I was sitting here like, okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands. And what is that word again? You should look into shrubs. And I don't mean the plant. I mean the drink. And they're a class of drinks. They're not just one. Essentially, they are... The best way I can describe them are flavored vinegar drinks. And that sounds much harsher than they are, but they are... Their creation is based off of the same as essentially vinegar. But they're also milder, but they're still, you know, they're one of those mocktail favorites, actually, for, you know, having something creative, different that's not normally available, you know, sort of like the in-house cocktails and stuff like that. No, I don't want you to eat one, I want you to drink one. So we're going to set the chicken aside for a little bit here and cut up some other stuff. What am I over here for? Onion. I'm over here for onion. You know, I don't even... Ooh, that looks like a lovely onion there. Let's see what we get. I'm going to cut away from that quite a ways. I'll live with that. Goat yoga. Well, can't say that I've ever done yoga myself to begin with. So goat yoga would probably be quite a step for someone that's never done yoga in the first place. But to go along with that, I would have absolutely no clue where to go for that. Granted, I even at one time jokingly suggested to a rancher that raises goats that they should look into this. Because I knew it was a fad. I knew, you know, Sonoma is the place for fads like that. No, that's okay. I don't need those buns. tight enough as is. I don't like the way this knife is acting. It's acting like it's dull. It's acting like it's dull and tearing stuff. I used to only do my streams in my work pants from when I was running my business, which were all just black slacks. Sort of thinking going back to that. Let's use the big boy. I've talked about this before, chat. You know, the desire is there always to go for the largest pan. However, when it comes to things like cast iron and your stove, and I'm sad that I missed that, well, the burner on this one at max flame just barely or doesn't quite do the full job of properly heating this pan. And so, like, I typically go towards this one for searing and stuff like that because it's like the right perfect size. I'm going with the big one tonight. See how the stove looks with and without light tonight. Is that going to be too... Oh, that's sort of sexy. Oh, hey, I turned the dinner command off. That would probably be a good thing to have on, wouldn't it? So I'm just warming up the pan right now. Maybe this is a little premature. Maybe a little premature on this. I'll hold off on it. We're going to do... I need to juice a lemon. And I forgot there's 2 other things I need to do up here before we start cooking. Single onion. But yeah, I chopped up an onion. And now I'm going to squeeze a couple of decrepit feeling limes. Wonder if these have any juice left in them at all. Yeah, it wasn't that quick. Wouldn't be that hard to just hit up the VOD and cut a clip. I mean, it's why I'm recording all this to begin with. Easy to do stuff like that. I don't have to write it down. Let's just rinse this one out too quick. I'm hoping that is a yoga technique and maybe not something out of the Kama Sutra. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's my fault, Casper. My brain is permanently stuck in the gutter whether I'm talking about it or not. I try my best to keep a clean mouth. Brain. What are you using it for, Cosmic? What's it padding? What's it... I'm saying that because that's what would happen to me. I buy something like that and I end up using it as like, oh, that's a nice piece of foam. I can use that to protect this and that. And then never ever use it for yoga. Sure, Buns, I've done them before. They're not fun to do, though, at the same time. I've done them before on stream. It's been a while, though. How do I want to cut up the zucchini? I want it in chunks, but I don't want it too large. And I think I'm going to skip the seeds. This is better for the other knife that's got the, I can't remember the term off the top of my head, but the scalloping. There's a better job for that because all the liquid in the veggie, it almost may actually be surface tension, but it sticks to the knife a little, like cutting through foam or plastic. Fluffy Bun Buns, have you ever read Kitchen Confidential? For those that don't know, that would be the book that was Anthony Bourdain's claim to fame. It's what he made his name on originally. Yeah, it's a good read. I would caution people if you're sensitive to, say, I mean, he was a past drug user, etc., etc. So, I mean, it's not all restaurants and pretty stuff. Actually, a lot of it is the reality and real underside of business. But the reason I brought that up was one of the things that library most certainly would have it, if it's even a halfway decent library. But the reason I was bringing that up is because one of the things he brings up there is the whole the fish comes in maybe on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Don't eat the fish on Monday, Tuesday. And he had a couple of other things that got him notes, like pointing out the fact that a lot of restaurants, this is something that's much more guarded against, especially after he made it a national news thing. However, it was a lot of fine dining or even like mid-level restaurants back, sit-down restaurants, but not necessarily big money or like mid to lower level steakhouses and stuff like that would, you know, don't eat all the bread in your table. Oh, we'll just add some new bread to that and give it to the next person. That's why a lot of the time now they serve bread like with a knife that you cut it up at the table, or that's obviously into portions. I cut this one too small, so I'm going thicker on this one. This one's the same. I cut this one in half by accident. Actually got me wondering about rereading that book. It's been since his suicide, since I last looked at it, really. Reading books gets heavy into DMCA territory, because much like musicians want to protect their rights to their music, book writers and those producing books on tape or modern equivalent of book on tape want to protect their rights. So a lot of books, people do that on stream, but a lot of books, it's completely illegal. At the same time, it falls under one of those things that's rather hard to patrol or police. Fresno Chili's, and I'm just no gloves tonight. I'm risking it. But you want to talk about an industry that AI is going to absolutely take over, or at least machine learning, whatever name you want to use for it. Already destroying voice acting. Levi's had to put out an announcement the other day that they aren't only using AI models. Only. if you really wanted to listen to me do any of that, you could probably feed a stream into one of these things and have me read it for you. That's not me giving the world permission to do that. I'm just saying it's possible in this world. Maybe I should have gone with jalapeno instead of Fresno since it's green curry. I know the true proper would have been like Thai bird chili. There's a couple of different names for those peppers, probably just different varieties of similar peppers, but what I know them as most is Thai bird chilies. They're essentially those small little chili peppers that you see in a lot of Asian restaurants. Alright, what else do we need to get going here? What else am I forgetting here? Water. Lots and lots of water is what I'm forgetting. What was your question, Buns? I'm sorry I missed a question. I've actually just been sort of lurking myself. I've been chilling tonight. Is your fish stew still good? I would not recommend fish over a longer time period. Stew is one of probably the best ways to prolong that, but it's going to start getting funky quick. I think it mostly is up to your preferences. Give it a whiff. Does it smell like something you want to drink? Eat? I wouldn't say that it's necessarily good or bad at that point, but it is certainly on its last legs. It is like 6 days I'd start saying no. 5 days, I don't know about that one. I didn't notice that he animated that one. That's a bummer. So I'm going with pad thai or rice noodles tonight. Sort of I think of rice noodles and I typically think of the thinner, almost packaged like ramen type noodles. They're thicker and bigger bunches though. These are more like a linguine or something. They've got a bit of thickness to the noodle, or a width at least. I've actually gotten into the habit of daily, usually around morning when I wake up, but not first thing because it's typically too cold. But as soon as it starts warming up outside, I've been cracking this window and turning the fans on and drawing as much fresh air into the house every day as I can. It's a lot easier now that things are warming up and we're getting 70-degree days out. It was almost 80 the other day. Already. It makes me worried about this summer after the last one. Last summer was a scorcher. I say the word scorcher, and I can't think of anything but Jeremy Piven and PCU. Scorcher. Which, I'm doubting much of chat has seen that movie regardless of me. Oh yeah, Buns, I saw a video of like golf ball size hail in Texas too. PCU. It's like the 90s version of Animal House. Portchester. It's a play on the acronym. Like, it's a college flick at Portchester University. I don't know if it's a real fictional university. But it's also politically correct university. It is very silly, dumb humor, and a lot of it is dated, and I wouldn't recommend it today. But it doesn't mean that it isn't scorched into my brain. So I'm going to start with searing our chicken now that we've got water heating up. I'm going to take my time with this though, because it's going to be a minute for this to get up to full temp. Ooh, I want a caramelized onion cheeseburger. Give me. What are you using for cheese? Like, are you doing onion Swiss or are you going cheddar? I say cheddar, but most of the time when I say cheddar with a burger, I really just mean American. It's like one of those few times that I want that oily, melty. Nice. Lay out our first victims as far as the chicken here on the cutting board off to the side. I know it's not on screen, but letting you know what I'm doing at least. I'm hitting them all up with a bit of salt before they go in the pan. But I'm just hitting the ones before they go into the pan, not the whole bunch. Let's throw one more piece in there. Not even that, it's a little glary, but it's not too bad. Salt the other side. What am I going to throw these into while we're waiting? Or is that too rare for you, Zeke? Now these don't have to be completely cooked through, we're just getting some nice color on them. We're going to have a little extra time to continue cooking these through. Salting round 2. It's a whole chicken. Whole chicken and a half pound of noodles. And I'm using a technique cutting the chicken that actually stretches the chicken out to, I mean, we've got at least 4 pieces per chicken breast there. What's in this? That's the difference. Red curry is more peppers. Green curry is more herby, as I remember. Let me look at our ingredients in here. Green chili being our first ingredient. Shallots, garlic, galangal, lemongrass, pink salt, soy sauce, coriander, cumin, coriander root, kaffir lime leaves, and black pepper. But actually, I would say Indian or curries in general, because they're not necessarily all Indian. I mean, case in point tonight is Thai. I would consider this the region or area of food that I know like the least about. I mean, there's people out there that just like straight up specialize in Asian cuisine, and it's one of those areas that I think is almost the hardest to translate into English, which is what makes it somewhat marketable. Too early. I will say, my knowledge, curry, in the very basis of what, a curry is you see it in a lot of other cuisines, but it isn't really like a term. And it's essentially vegetables, spices, and herbs that have been cooked down into a paste, into a sauce. Italians do it all the time, they just call it gravy. Again, color not completely cooked through, which we're pretty close on most of these, but not entirely. Now we're getting heavy into the leg and thigh meat here. And it looks like we're going to have to do four pans of goodness here. Flame off while I'm salting this, just so it doesn't get too hot. I'll throw a bit more oil in that pan. Flame back on. Japanese curry is absolutely delicious. I just always think of katsu curry, and it's a curry, but is it? It's a little like it's mac and cheese casserole. I'm out of coffee. I guess that's good since we're 90 minutes in, but still, I'm out of coffee. It's also probably good because it's, 6 o'clock at night. But I'm out of coffee. Network chucks, huh? Have not heard of them. I gave up on networking with CCNA classes. I only revisit it when I have to deal with something for my home network. Okay. And to be honest, most of what I learned in CCNA is completely... I remember a decent amount about binary. I can still count in binary and things like that, but... binary and network IPs. You certainly seem hooked into the network tech world, which I love me some tech. Yep, I know how that feels, Zeke. Not wanting to cook after cooking all day at the work. scrape all that goodness up from the chicken. So this is our green curry paste. I can smell the chilies from here, and they smell distinctly different from these. Turn the heat down to a simmer temp. I didn't know this song was in this playlist. I thought I had this in a completely different playlist. Well, I know I have it in a different playlist, but I didn't think it was in this one too. There we go. Thank you, Chap. Alright, adding our green curry paste in. I'm going even stronger with it. And then soy milk. Typically this is coconut milk. Now we need more than that. That right now is just yellow onion, some red Fresno chili pepper, green chili paste, and coconut milk, or I'm substituting in soy milk for coconut milk. Gonna add in probably the last of the fish sauce I have. Yeah, I'm gonna add in the last of the fish sauce in the house. And turn the temperature down even more. And lime juice. We boiling over here yet, water? Close. We're close. Well, it depends on how you start your week, Zeeks. The theme weeks I've been starting for at least all this year, if not earlier than that. I think earlier than that. I've been starting them on Fridays until Thursday. And so technically this would be the start. However, the last 2 weeks I've actually started even earlier. And last week I did mac and cheese on Wednesday. And, oh, yeah, that's the bot just being wrong. No, it is the 28th here. It is the 28th here. At least that's what my computer thinks it is. That's what Google thinks it is too. I mean, after all, the date in there, that's entirely code. I don't write the date in there. The bot does that automatically. I cheat. Who needs ChatGPT? We'll add our chickens back in here to simmer along with all of this. Finish up any cooking, juices and all. Ooh, I'm on the edge of overloading this pan now. That might have been a bad choice. We'll see. We still got to get the zucchini in there. Zeke. Now, is the engineer the one that writes the code, or the one that uses the code in their writing? Yeah, I used to be a big fan of Dilbert. Used to. Alright, I think our water's finally up to a boil here, so we can add our rice noodles in to do their thing here. Tamarind. Tamarind's a favorite ingredient in the stream. I use tamarind all the time. Alright, gonna add the zucchini in with the chicken. Gonna absolutely overload this pan. If you got a bigger pan, don't fill it this big, this high. This is spill territory here. Just like that. I'm gonna hit it with a bit of salt here. And a bit of soy sauce. Not trying to break them, but they're sticking to everything in that pot. Those noodles just be sticking. A little soy sauce in the bowl up there just to throw the rice noodles in. I'm going to keep them separate, sort of treat it like American spaghetti, and do the noodles on bottom and sauce on top, or the chicken and everything on top of the plain noodles. sort of funny how I get into the habit of doing certain motions to get things to look certain ways on the stream. And then I get so used to those motions to do them, you know, like putting things onto the camera in certain directions. I just start doing them off camera too. Like the way I grabbed that cap for the soy milk. I've done other things too, like I normally do my coffee over here in the corner in the morning or whenever I'm not on stream. But at the same time, there has been times when I did them over here in the morning. And I have cheers chat without the stream running before. That was a decent dad joke. I actually heard a trivia question today that I should know, but I don't know. And I guess it can be quite controversial depending on person's opinions on the subject. But I heard the trivia question earlier today. What is the smallest planet in the universe? In our universe. And obviously the first word that comes to my mind is Pluto. But there are thousands of objects the size of Pluto in our universe. And so that's been deemed less than planetary. However, there's been, I don't know if it's officially back or people have been fighting for it to come back. But at the same time, I couldn't think off the top of my head what the second smallest was if Pluto wasn't considered a planet, which I don't know. I was trained that Pluto is a planet as a child, and so it is stuck, but I understand there's thousands of things the same size in our planet, or planet's belts, junk belts. We're getting there. We've done our 7 minutes according to their timer, so I think I'm going to go there. And still got some clumpage. Yeah, that's fine. It's seen enough heat. Yeah, but they're still clumping. Not happy with that. Break apart. Alright, I'm giving up on that, just putting them in the bowl. I don't want to overcook the rest of dinner here. Heat off on everything. Freeze-dried basil. Mix it in a little bit. And there we go, chat. We got our green curry chili, or green Thai green curry chicken. Don't know how chili got into there. So maybe another quicker evening, only about 2 hours tonight. Yeah, jeez. I'm actually going veggie on Sunday. Hey, Scout Life. Welcome, welcome. But I do believe that is going to be our evening tonight. Grab a couple of photos here while we're wrapping things up. Oh, hey, wrong settings. Lovely. Let's do that all again. And I think I'm going to make an unusual choice tonight as far as where I'm going to send all you lovely folks off to. But I think it sort of fits the stream. I think it sort of fits what we've been chatting about lately. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to send all you lovely peoples off to Linus Tech Tips. Go listen to the latest in tech news and have him peddle all of his apparel off on you. Greatly appreciate you all joining in with me tonight. I'm excited for the rest of Curry Week. Going to be going veggie here on Sunday. Going to be doing potato and cauliflower curry. We're going almost semi-cauliflower, semi-veggie on Tuesday. So I hope you come back to join me for the rest of Curry Week. And we got a new vote going in the Discord for the ingredient challenge. So I hope you go and vote for that. Until then, I hope you have an amazing time. I hope you have a great weekend. Happy Friday to you all. Good night.